Dr. Vinod Pahade, Deputy Consul General, India, Mr. Brendan Bolton, Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, Australia, esteemed members of the diplomatic community, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you, Neha, for your introduction. I'm honored to have been invited to speak at this forum. I was born in India, and now Australia is my home. I think people like us are fortunate to have opportunities to serve and be part of the successes of not just one but two great nations. For instance, while watching cricket matches between Australia and India, I remember cheering Sachin Tendulkar while appreciating Brett Lee's spell. Here we have felt for both, and in those matches we knew we will win either way. We do recognize that we have duties and responsibilities for both, and we could be the catalyst, even in our own small ways, in cultivating long lasting diplomatic and strategic relationship between the two countries. I love playing word association game, a common word game to list down first few words that one can think of on a chosen subject. Recently, I played it with two teenagers, one an Australian living in Australia and the other an Indian living in India. The chosen subject was India. It was quite interesting to note their responses, which ranged from Taj Mahal, elephant, Himalayas, curry, cricket, Bollywood and Surrey in case of the former, whereas the guy from India listed information technology, growth, education, Namo, meaning Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Abdul Kalam, former President of India and eminent scientist, yoga, and finally, knowing very well that I went there from Australia, he cheekily said, "Come, make in India." They presented two perspectives. One, that until recently India was mostly associated with, and the second, forward thinking, hopeful, attempting to reinforce that India and its people has more to offer to the world. This meant that we need to communicate more to collaborate better. Our thoughts and actions need to be aligned. There is a message which the teenager from India wishes to communicate that India is changing. It is changing for better. We understand that every society has its own share of ups and downs, but majority of people living there wish to see a prosperous future. Similar sentiment resonate amidst the Indian community living in Australia as well. Here, there are nearly 500,000 people of Indian origin. As one of the fastest growing migrant communities in Australia, we believe we are capable of contributing more, and we add together with harmony. Moreover, India and Australia has a connection dating back 130 million years. Recent scientific evidences also found a genetic connection between the two countries dating more than 4,000 years. Even as early as in 1848, Sir Thomas Mitchell, the then Surveyor General of New South Wales, depicted Australia as lying in what he said within the Indian archipelago or group of islands. He believed that the region is and will be strongly influenced by India with its strong trade potential and cultural richness. It is also said that migrants contribute to the three factors of economic growth: population, participation, and productivity. They lowered the population age profile, add to the size of the labor force, have high labor force participation rates, bring much needed skills, innovation, and entrepreneurship, and through their contacts, help make business and trade connections overseas. As you can see, Australia India trade turnover was 5.86 billion Australian dollar in 2003-2004, whereas in 2012-2013 it increased manyfold, reaching 17.3 billion Australian dollars. As per one of the earliest Australian censuses recorded in 1881, there were just 998 people in Australia who were born in India. Over the years, we grew in numbers. In 2012, India became the largest source of permanent migrants to Australia for the first time ever. India has also been the largest source of skilled migrants coming to Australia, the third largest contributor of family migrants, and the largest provider of overseas students. The state of New South Wales is one of the most preferred states for Indians to live in Australia. Facts indicate that overall Indian community in Australia is young, qualified, English speaking, socially stable, and living harmoniously within the broader Australian society. To sum up, may I present a short video encapsulating what we call Marma Samanvaya, meaning we add together with harmony. Thank you.